check out our Native Instruments Maschine Mikro instructional DVD series. We cover everything, every feature. You get 7 hours of lessons on 4 DVDs, or you can purchase a download. Check out this video preview. Okay, the last lesson was pretty simple. Now this one's going to be a little bit harder, a little more complicated, but just watch and I'll explain what I'm doing. So here I've got a snare drum. Pretty much a flat snare drum, as you can hear. And now what I want to do is I'm going to set up some reverbs. I got one set up here already in 15. So sound slot number 15 has a reverb in it. Click on it there, and we see this is the reverb right here. I'm going to go here back to sound slot number 2 with the snare drum, and then we're going to make an output to that reverb, which is here, reverb 1. You can hear it now. I like that. Now I've got a slight pan a little bit to the left to give this little flanging effect where it's a little more reverb on one side than the other to give it that kind of like in the mix. Next, I want to get these hi-hats in here. And I want to go to the hi-hats. And I want to add some reverb. It's kind of flat now. So we got a second verb set up here, as you can see right here. And this is the verb here in sound slot 16. So I'm going to go back to the hi-hat. I'm going to send the output of this hi-hat there. Click here, and that's reverb 2. A little more of that metallic sound inside the mix. This one I'm going to slightly pan a little bit to give it that little pan in the mix. I'll bring my level down a little bit just to give enough of it going on. Now I'm going to bring the kick drum in. Let's go kick drum. I got some good compression here. Not bad, not too much gain here, enough threshold. I want to make sure it's nice and tight. So go back to the output. Now what I could do here, once I get a flavor going on, it's like it's pretty much right there in the mix. I want to probably bring in some other drum parts. I can go to here, more reverb, reverb there for that part. Now here, turn this on. Bring this level down a little bit. Turn this sound up here. Other hi-hat. Go to here. I want to add a little more verb to this one here. Bring this sound in here. And get these sounds to mix in a little bit here. Add some more reverb there. Now, I like everything where it's at so far. Kick drum's pretty good. But sometimes I want an even more solid kick drum. But first I'm going to hit a bass line. Bring the bass line in. Now the bass and the bass drum are near the same frequencies. So I'm going to make sure they don't collide too much in the mix. But what I will have a tendency to do is to pump up this drum. So I might go right here. Now watch this. Oh yeah. See? I want to get that thing to ride in that mix. I want to make them dance. Now right here, let's bring this part in. So that kick drum's really on top because we sent the kick drum to the master. In the master here, we got an overall compressor. And so you can see here, we made a kick drum even bigger by sending it to the master directly for the master output. So that kick drum now is dominating the track with a nice club feel.